Bill, Kevin, and Manny at Christus Trinity Mother Francis Rose Stadium. Manny Almanza on the sideline. Kevin and I here in the American State Bank broadcast booth. Second quarter, Lions 7, Red Raiders 6, rivalry game. Red Raiders going right to left. They have a 2nd down and 10 at their own 48-yard line. Play action fake. Adams looking, throwing down the right side. He'll put some air under it, and just off the fingertips of an open receiver down that far sideline, Elijah Grogan had a step on the defender, and I thought Adams had nailed him in stride that time. Almost a 6-pointer for the Red Raiders, but not quite.
Not a bad pass by Adams. I think as a receiver, you got to lay out for that one. Got a fingertip on it, but just out of his reach.
3rd down and 10, then at the 48-yard line. Nick Bennett checks back in the ball game. LaDavian Butler is wide to the near side. Slot right is Bergfeld, and a running back standing next to Adams on a 3rd down, looking to throw that inside screen. He's got Butler. Butler eludes a tackler and picks up 3, and that's all. And then the traffic catches up with him. Hawkins all over the field. He and Aites, both seniors, both all-district players. Hawkins, the nose tackle, Aites, the safety, saw exactly what was about to happen, and they were all over that. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the Red Raiders do. Will they go for it on 4th and 7, or will they punt it for the first time? Adams did that well last week. 2 punts, averaged 35, and it looks like he's going to line up and kick this ball, kind of a pooch kick, end over end, that will land at the 12-yard line, and that thing is going to roll into the end zone. Almost died at the 1-yard line. Red Raiders made a heck of a try down there, but couldn't quite catch up with it. And so the Lions will take over as the ball is a touchback. Adams pretty good kicker, too. He's not a bad. They don't have right now the true 15-yard drop-back punter. Most of what they're doing is that 8 yards back and just pooch kick it over the line of scrimmage.
It almost pulled it off execution-wise, but it just dribbled into the end zone.
Manny, what are you seeing so far, buddy?
Once again, I think we are seeing is the fact that this Lion football team, compared to last week, much more physical too. They seem to be taking to the action more, actually initiating the action more, and again, just more of a confidence than they had last week. And
they confidently pick up about 5 here on a 1st down run out past the 25-yard line to about the 26. Well done by Cameron Medlock. A call to the sideline brought to you by Billings Tire. Gain of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Good start. Good yardage on 1st down. The Lions also seem to be a step quicker than they were a week ago as well.
Tyler High 7, Tyler Legacy 6, rivalry game. John Tyler won 33, Lee won 30, and they tied 1. This is the first time they met as these new school names take effect. Handoff to Medlock, trying to get to the edge, can't do it. Well played that time by the guys in the red jerseys. Aaron Sears is over there, along with Jack Janis, who had 95 tackles a year ago, was part of our Pelche Chevrolet countdown to kickoff. He had 8 tackles and a forced fumble last week, and the 6'1 senior in on that play. It'll be 3rd down and about 6.
Outstanding defensive pursuit by the Red Raiders. Didn't allow them to turn the corner.
Just underway 2nd quarter. David Domain back at our 92.1 FM, the Team Sports Radio studio, and the folks at KTP in the Z with us tonight, and a screen pass to Medlock. Caught it upfield. 1st down, I think, or close to it, out past the 30-yard line. A well-executed screen pass that nets them 7 yards, and they needed 6, and that is a Tyler High 1st down.
Lions seem to like those screen plays. This time they get it to work for a 1st down.
Cameron Medlock, who last week carried 13 times for 75 yards, does a nice job of catching that ball. He caught 5 last year, and that's a 1st down. They get it to the 32-yard line. And the Red Raiders may be offsides that time. It's a free play. Lions take it and take it upfield to the 39-yard line. Senior Keontae Pinkert decides, you know what, this is a freebie. He runs for 7 out to the 39 after Jaden Williams jumped offsides.
Red Raiders froze on the play after the penalty. They moved it offsides, and they actually trying to stop playing for a while, but the ball carrier got upfield. So it'll be interesting to see if they take the penalty or decline it here. I think it's about a 1-yard difference. So do you want an extra yard in a 2nd down, or 1 yard short and keep the down?
Well, let's see what Rickland Holmes does here. And our referee, Wes Hall, part of the Tyler chapter, is going to tell us it's offsides against the Red Raiders. And it looks like, Kevin, they are going to take the 5 yards instead of the 6 and save the down.
Save the down. And I think that's the right call. So good yardage on 1st down once again.
So that'll make it a 1st and 5 with 9:44 to go in the second quarter. Adams Furniture and Appliance halftime show coming up. We'll be busy tonight. Both bands, by the way, are performing tonight. 3-man defensive line for the Red Raiders on a 1st down and 5 out at the 37-yard line. Pinkert goes empty backfield, 5 wide this time. And the Red Raiders counter with 3 down linemen and 6 DBs to try to cover these guys. And Pinkert's going to keep it. Pinkert looking to get to the edge, and a well played that time by the Red Raiders. Pinkert still fights for about 3. They knew what was coming, but still couldn't put him on the ground immediately. It took Jack Janis and others to make the tackle, and that'll make it a 2nd down and short. Again, give Pinkert credit for making 3 yards when there really wasn't anything there.
Tough run by Pinkert. He's doing a good job of pushing his body upfield for extra yardage.
2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line, far side, the short side. As we look at it, you look at your radio dial, picture Tyler High going left to right, and they've got the ball out of the shotgun with a running back in the backfield and Potts in motion. Handoff coming near side, and that'll be another 1st down, just enough. Out to about the 43, maybe the 44-yard line. Check the ball carrier that time. It's going to be Lacey again. They've used 3 different running backs tonight. Medlock, Lacey has also gotten some carries tonight, as has Derek McFall, and it is another Tyler High 1st down. And that's what you need to do. Keep the ball out of the Red Raiders' hands, and they can't score.
Shorten the game, keep the offense on the sideline for the Red Raiders. And I think Manny is right that the Lions are doing a better job in the trenches.
Again, their offensive line, some young players up there. Maybe they're starting to learn on a 1st down handoff coming near side. Nothing doing. This time, Red Raiders Carson Gallagher and others meet the ball carrier at the hole. And this is McFall, and he picked up 2 out to the 45-yard line, 2nd down 8.
Better push by the Red Raiders defensive line. It got enough of a push to keep it to a very short game.
Ball in the middle of the field with a 2nd down, 7:49 left to play here in the second quarter. A much faster moving quarter so far. No scoring, 7-6. Lions drew first blood. Pinkert's 21-yard touchdown run and the extra point. Red Raiders counter with a 26-yard Bryson Donnell run, but missed the 2-point conversion. Man in motion is Potts, 2nd down at the 45-yard line. And after a long counter, they finally snap the ball, and Pinkert looks left. Pinkert's going to scramble. Pinkert's going to throw on the run down the left side. He's got a man wide open. That's Potts standing wide open along the Tyler High sideline at the 28 and steps out of bounds. 1st down at the 28-yard line, totally uncovered over there. Looked like a busted coverage.
Busted coverage, but once again, Potts does a great job of staying in bounds, tapping his feet to move the chain.
All right, so it's a 1st down Lions at the 28-yard line. And the Lions have clearly taken it to the Red Raiders here, even though it's only a 1-point game. They've kind of set the tempo for this thing so far. Man goes in motion to the near side. Snap it. Pinkert looking left. Pinkert's got 2 to the 25-yard line, maybe 3. And again, they're doing exactly what you said, Kevin. They're trying to basically burn it, just shorten this ball game. Garfield Lawrence in on the tackle for the Red Raiders. That's a gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, more than a 4-minute drive already, and they're on the move. So they're doing exactly what they need to do. Keep Red Raiders offense on the sideline.
Yeah, 6:50 to go here in the quarter. Nearly burned up a half a second quarter. And the Lions have the ball. They've got a 2nd and 7 at the Red Raider 25-yard line. They lead it 7-6. And they've got the ball on the left hash. Slot left, 3 receivers. Whistle blows before the snap of the football. And a Tyler High timeout, their 2nd. We'll take it with them, 6:33 to go in the second. Lions lead the Red Raiders 7-6. We're back in 30 seconds on 92.1 FM, The Team, and KTPN, The Z.
There are a lot of mobile home dealers in East Texas, but Tandem Home Center in Tyler is the only one that's been in business since 1976. Tandem Home Center operate their own delivery service and has the largest parts department in East Texas. Need a loan with competitive rates? They have you covered. Quality, experience, trust. Stop by today. Tandem Home Center, Highway 31, just west of the Loop in Tyler.
Two timeouts taken by Tyler High. They have 1 left here in the first half, but they have a 7-6 lead with about a half a quarter to go before halftime.
Lions had to take that timeout. It was 1 second left on the play clock, so they didn't want the 5-yard penalty here.
2nd down 7 at the 25-yard line. And Pinkert has a slot right back. He goes in motion. 3 wide receivers and a running back, Lacey. They hand it to him, and Lacey will be taken down after a 2-yard gain. He stopped at the line of scrimmage and tried to cut inside. And the first Red Raider to get there was Donovan Jordan. So a gain of about 3, which will make it a big 3rd down and 4 here. And this is clearly 4-down territory the way the Lions have played the first half. So they've got 2 plays to make 4 yards.
Yeah, without question. That's a good, tough run by Lacey. As you mentioned, he made something out of nothing.
So the ball spotted near the left hash, 3rd and 4 at the Legacy 22-yard line. 2 receivers right, Potts goes in motion. He's done a lot of that tonight. 2 running backs, Medlock and Lacey in the backfield. 3 tight defensive linemen, and here's a fade down the near side, jump ball, and it will be incomplete. Short of the mark, Adam Mitchell. Wade, the intended receiver, ball a little short of the mark, and Wade really couldn't get back to it. Mitchell did a good job of putting his body between Wade and the ball. And the most important thing, Kevin, he turned around and looked for it. That's so right. They couldn't call pass interference.
Yeah, that's pretty good coverage. You can't do it much better than that. A lot of times the receiver has an advantage on an underthrown pass. There's a penalty flag.
I didn't see the flag. Yeah, that's illegal motion. All right, 5 men in the backfield. So
wouldn't have mattered anyway.
And so now it'll be a 3rd down and 9. Legacy declined it. It'll be 4th down. Okay. So it'll be 4th down, and
they're going to send the field goal.
They're going to send the field goal unit out. Kind of surprises me a little bit.
It is kind of surprising, yeah.
Now the kicker, again, is a young man named Kendall Howard. I was watching him in the pregame. He's got a heck of a leg. Trey Yates is the holder. This would be a 38-yard field goal, and there's no angle. Close to between 38 and 39 yards, no angle, ball spotted right in the middle of the field, 5:45 to go. And the snap, hole, kick on the way, it's up, and it is no good. Fades off just to the left, and the score remains 7-6, tied or high.
Well, they had plenty of leg just off to the left, and that's a good stop for the Red Raiders.
Manny, a little surprised the Lions didn't go for it there.
Well, you know, the chess match so far has been going 4th down, go for it on 4th down for both of these football teams. I was surprised about it, but when you have a good kicker like Howard who has a lot of leg, you go ahead and try to take the 3 points as it did. One other note I want to mention, Markavian Potts is a sophomore, and he's not playing like a sophomore. Last week, the 9 catches for 156 in the touchdown. Beautiful catch on the sideline. He has a lot of talent.
Yes, he does. 1st down at the 22-yard line. And Tyler High, snap, handoff, coming left, looking near side, and this is Donnell, who's having a nice start to the game, picked up 9 out to the 31-yard line. Last week it was Miller. Looks like the Lions are keyed on Miller. Donnell, and who's just as talented, picks up 9 on that run. He already has a 26-yard touchdown run tonight. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Easy 9 by Donnell. Good speed to get upfield.
Manny will interview the coach who's in the lead as we go into halftime. 2nd down 1 at the 31-yard line. And on a 2nd and short, Adams throws the slant, intercepted by Yates, and this might be 6 the other way. Threw it right to him. Trey Yates with the pick inside the 20-yard line, jumped the route, and he takes it all the way to the Red Raider 18-yard line.
Yeah, it is an easy interception by Yates. Trying to hit the receiver on a seam route, but he's double covered. And Yates comes away with an easy interception. That's the 2nd interception of the first half thrown by Adams.
Yates had 3 of those last year and was an all-district player. He picked that one off, and I thought for a moment he was going to take it to the house, but boy, the Lions are in great shape here. They've got the ball at the 18-yard line. Red Raiders have 2 turnovers, 5:23 to go here in the first half. Tyler High leads by 1. Snap it, rolling out Pinkert. Pinkert looking, throwing the ball downfield, and that one is tipped away and almost intercepted right back by the Red Raiders. He threw that one right into coverage that time, and Adam Mitchell, what do you always say about that?
He can't catch, right? He's on that side of the ball, right? He's a receiver who can catch that in, haul that one in, but that's...
Hit him right in the hands.
Hit him right in the hands. You see that all the time. It amazes me. The guys can't catch the ball. But both quarterbacks making bad decisions, throwing into double coverage, and this time Pinkert's able to get away with it.
Well, Mitchell, he knows he should have had that, and that could have turned the game around. Now it's 2nd down and 10 at the 18-yard line for the Lions. Snap it, hand it, coming near side. Medlock looking to break it downfield to the 13, maybe the 12, and he winds up picking up about 6.5, really nearly 7 yards, running hard. Breaks right and then cuts it inside, right into the teeth of that Red Raider defense. 3rd down and 4 with under 5 minutes to go. And they're going to go quickly here. They've got 2 backs in the backfield. McFall is in there now. And they hand the ball to McFall. He's trying to get to the edge. He breaks a tackle. McFall spins inside the 10, and it may be 1st and goal or real close. McFall broke a tackle. A Red Raider thought he had him in the backfield but couldn't quite get there. And this takes it to the 8-yard line. And, boy, this I think is 1st and goal. It will be.
Looks
1st
like
and goal.
Yeah, that's a nice run by McFall. And as you mentioned, probably should have been tackled for a loss on the play.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line for Tyler High as they knock at the touchdown door. Send a man in motion. Pinkert with the keeper. Pinkert runs into Red but gets the ball to the 5. And you know what? They've been falling forward a whole lot in this first half, kind of overpower the Red Raiders, and he gets the ball inside the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal at the 4, Kenyante Pinkert.
Following behind his big offensive lineman who was on the pulling guard that time.
All right. Lions with a tight formation on the offensive line. Man in motion. Pinkert again. He's going to take it in. Touchdown. Pinkert from 4 yards out. Touchdown Lions.
Basically the same play, followed right behind Ashton Williams, the pulling guard on the play. And it's an easy score for Pinkert, his 2nd of the night.
Kenyante Pinkert leading the Lions, who are a big underdog coming into this game. They now lead at 13-6. There's Jim's Jewelry extra point coming up to give them an 8-point lead in this game. Eights is the holder. It's a bad snap. Kick is on the way. Eights got that ball, and it's through. Good job by Eights to take that bad snap, put it on the ground, and the kick's good. 3:55 to go here in the first half, and it's now Tyler High 14, Legacy 6 back in 1 minute. 92.1 FM, the team.
More locations, more choices, more convenience. Peters Pre-Owned now has 2 locations to serve East Texas. Peters Pre-Owned Center in Longview and the all-new Peters Auto Sports in Tyler. The largest inventory of trucks, cars, motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides in all of East Texas. Shop our inventory on either website to see all our inventory and take advantage of our nationwide free delivery. Peters Pre-Owned Center in Longview. Peters Auto Sports in Tyler. More locations, more choices, more convenience.
Proud to be honored the Best of East Texas Award this year, and here's why.
It is my pleasure to assist you in your buying decision and properly explain all the features that makes a Chevrolet.
My mission is to service your Chevy quickly, efficiently, but most importantly, correctly.
Every morning, I'm here early to prepare the dealership for you. I check everything from our coffee and beverage inventory to our complimentary Wi-Fi.
My name is Tiara.
My name is Kramer.
My name is Marlena.
My name is David, and we're here for you. Log on to PelcheChevroletTyler.com.
You're watching Tyler Football Live, exclusively on KTPN, The Z.
Summary coming up in a moment. Lions have it teed up at the 40-yard line. The kick is short and right down the middle and returnable. Ball taken by Butler, 35-yard line. Butler to the 40. Butler still on his feet out to the 42, 43, 44-yard line. And so the Red Raiders will start there. Robertson Automotive brings you the scoring drive after the Trey Yates interception.
Yeah, they turned that into 6 points. Nice job by the Lions. It's 5 plays, 18 yards, 1 minute, and 28 seconds.
Kenyante Pinkert's 4-yard touchdown run, his 2nd of the night, makes it a 14-6 ball game in favor of the Tyler High Lions. First time these two teams have met with a name change. And so the Red Raiders at the 43-yard line go right to left here. 3:46 left to play here in the opening half of play. And a handoff, backfield Miller. Miller looking to get some room, and finally, after picking his way across the 45, gets it out to the 47-yard line for a gain of 4 yards on the play. That was a hard 4 yards to gain, and it'll be 2nd and 6.
And they were concerned, the Lions were, about missed tackles. There were a few on that play, but it's a nice run by Miller.
So now it's 2nd down and 6 at their own 47-yard line. Lions up by 8. 3 down linemen. Snap. Adams. Hand the ball off to Miller. Miller is hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped after a very short gain on the play. And once again, it's McMiller, the middle linebacker, in on that play along with Keelan Irwin, who team up after a 1-yard gain. And now it's 3rd and 5 with 3 minutes left.
Solid tackle. Once he got in position to make the play, he was able to do it.
Ball on the near hash. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left, and George Bergfeld lined up as a slot receiver as well. Maybe they'll get it to him. 1 back and 4 wides. And Irwin throws the bubble screen. Caught and immediately hit. And maybe jarred loose, incomplete, as that ball was completed but immediately hit and dropped to the ground that time was Ladarius Newsome. That bubble screen, that little tunnel screen, if you want to call it that, just didn't work. Boy, the Lions were all over. It'll be 4th down again.
Xavier Tatum got a good read on the play and made a nice tackle.
4th down and 5, and will the Red Raiders actually go for this? They're lining up, but remember, they've already punted out of this formation. And let's see what Trent Adams, the quarterback, does here. Looks like he's going to roll out on a 4th and 5, throws to the sideline, ball complete, and that may be a Red Raider first down. I think it will be. Rollout pass completed to that far sideline, and it's Newsome again. This time he caught it, and I think he has the first down, I think.
Right at the first down marker. Too close to call. Got to get beyond the 6. The receiver may be a little short. They're going to have to measure.
Boy, the Lions are reacting as if they might be short of the first down marker over there.
One of those plays the receiver.
That's right in front of their bench.
It's right at the 6. Yeah, it's one of those plays where the receiver has to know where the first down marker is and get beyond that. He did not, but it's a close call.
Wes Hall is going to call for the measurement, and boy, that's close. And again, we don't have replay here like they do in college and pro football to look at where he took his foot out. So this is strictly a judgment call. And the Lions coaches are reacting, and this is going to be...
No, they turned it around, I think.
Lions football.
Their first down. No,
is it first down? Okay, all right. Man, I was watching the Lions coaches over there.
Yeah, they initially thought they had the stop, but...
You know, Bill, Rickman Holmes had a big smile on his face. He was doing a lot of lobbying to get that first down call. It was extremely close, Bill. It was a tough call for Wes Hall to make, but he made the right call.
All right, first down at the 47, so the Red Raiders still have the football. Handoff coming left, looking to get to the edge. There's not much available for Bryson Donnell, but he does pick up a couple. But McMiller, Kadarian McMiller, has really been solid tonight. And they're not giving the Red Raiders these big running plays like Lufkin did last week. That's only a 2-yard gain.
They're doing a pretty good job so far of containing them.
Second down and 8 at the 45-yard line. Bergfeld in motion. Now he lines up right. And a handoff to Jamarian Miller, and Miller running tough inside off left tackle, or off left guard. Down to the 40-yard line, which will make it a 3rd down and 3 with 1:45 left to play here in the opening half. 3rd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Red Raiders still have all 3 timeouts.
And trying to get back on the scoreboard. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left, slot man that way, and the hash mark on the near side. Whistle blows at the snap of the football, and the Lions call a timeout. They burned their last timeout with $1:32 to go here in the second quarter. We'll take a 30-second break. The Lions lead the Red Raiders 14-6 on 92.1 FM, The Team, and KTPN, The Z.
I'm attorney Matt Flannery of the Grant & Flannery Law Firm. Everyone loves the story of David and Goliath, but if you find yourself facing an 18-wheeler, you get to understand firsthand what it was like to be David that day. 18-wheelers dwarf passenger cars, and when their drivers are careless, they can cause devastating injuries and sometimes death. If you or a loved one have been in an 18-wheeler crash, you need board-certified personal injury trial lawyers with a proven record of success fighting trucking companies. You need my firm, Grant & Flannery.
Well, you talk about tradition. The Lions are 12th all-time in Texas with 720 wins. They've been playing football since 1906 here. 3 state titles, runner-up twice, 38 trips to the playoffs, and 28 district championships. But changing here tonight as they play as Tyler High for the first time since Lee opened in 1958, and Tyler High became John Tyler. 3rd down at the 40-yard line, movement on both sides of the football. And the flags fly. And this may be against the Red Raiders, and if it is, it'll be 3rd and 8, Kevin, instead of 3rd and 3, and it is a false start against the Red Raider on the offensive line, and that has to hurt the Red Raider cause here.
Oh, it does. Big Kendrick touch. Just got an early start. Couldn't help himself, and that'll back him up 5.
$1:32 to go, 14-6. The Tyler High Lions lead the Tyler Legacy Red Raiders late second quarter. 3rd and 8 at the 45-yard line. 3 receivers, inside handoff, Donnell in trouble, trying to get to the edge. Does, but only gets about 4. He finally fought his way inside the 45-yard line down to the 42. After all that running, he got 3. It'll be 4th down. 4th down and 5 coming up. Donnell lucky to get the 3 yards he got, but again, you can't say enough about the way the Lions have played the run tonight.
Yeah, great pursuit once again and pushed him out of bounds.
Their veteran defensive coordinator Barry Anderson said it during the Pelche Chevrolet countdown to kickoff. Got to tackle better, and they have. 4th and 5, and it appears the Red Raiders will go for it, and now they call timeout. Minute 25 left. The Red Raiders call their first timeout. Lions lead it 14-6. We're back in 30 seconds on 92.1 FM The Team.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services by and for Roper & White, attorneys at law.
I'm Elizabeth Ham.
And I'm Lenny Morvant.
And we found our way to Roper & White through an automobile accident.
He was playing on his phone and he hit us going about 70 miles an hour.
Thankfully, my husband contacted Roper & White, and Brian came to our house that day and sat down with us. The next day, we contacted the office staff.
A lot of times we've wanted to give up, but just a kind word would keep us going.
Legacy still has 2 timeouts left, 1:25 left to go in the second quarter. And it is Tyler High 14, Legacy 6. It's 4th and 5. Legacy has the ball at the Tyler High 42-yard line. And they appear to be in position to go for it here. Down 8. Slot left, 2 receivers right, 1 running back. Snap the football. Fake the handoff to Donnell. Adams looking, rolling to the right side. Going to throw the ball to the far side, and it's dropped. It would have been a first down at the 28-yard line, but a Red Raider dropped it right in front of the bench over there. Nick Bennett had it right in the breadbasket that time and couldn't hang on. And for the 3rd time on a 4th down miss, the Tyler Legacy Red Raiders turn it over to the Tyler High Lions.
Perfect pass by Adams. Should have been handled. It was not. Adams, first of all, did a great job to buy himself some time to find an open receiver. Made an excellent pass, and the receiver simply dropped it.
So it appears that the Lions are going to go into the halftime with the lead. That was considered highly unlikely when you look at what happened last week. Credit to Rickland Holmes and his guys. And on first down from the 42-yard line, they lead by 8. They put Gilliam in motion. And Pinkert claps his hands, gets the snap, rolling out to the left side, looking. He's going to throw it downfield and overthrows the intended receiver, Wade. Kind of sidearmed that ball to Wade, and it still sailed on him over the outstretched arms of Wade at about the 40-yard line. And it'll be second down with 1:11 to go.
Dangerous pass by Pinkert, going late across his body, across the middle of the football field. He missed Potts. Potts was wide open on the post route, and he simply didn't see him.
Who was he going to, Wade or Potts? I couldn't tell.
I think it would be a good question, because Potts was wide open. He threw the ball way behind Potts.
It was either overthrown or underthrown, depending on who was looking for him.
Yeah, hard to
tell. All right, second down at the 42-yard line. 4 wide receiver, 1 back set. They play without an H-back. And pump fake, looking, chased out of the pocket. Pinkert's going to be hit as he throws downfield into coverage, and that's almost picked off. I'm not sure who the heck he was throwing to that time, but lucky that Jacalen Morgan didn't come up and intercept that pass. Trying to throw a screen pass, I believe, Kevin. 3rd down and 10 coming up.
Yeah, a couple of bad passes by Pinkert, a couple of bad decisions by Pinkert again, throwing late over the middle of the football field, is able to get away with it once again.
All right, so it's 3rd down and 10 with 1:03 to go before halftime. The Adams Furniture Appliance halftime show coming up here momentarily. Among our guests, the superintendent of schools, Dr. Marty Crawford, on the Adams Furniture Appliance halftime show. 3rd down, and this time Pinkert with a keeper. Looking to go left, looking for a blocker, and the Red Raiders are all over him. And, boy, that's a really nice job to play that one. 3 red shirts in on that play. Jack Janis appears to be one of the tacklers over there. It'll be 3rd down, and they will still need about 10, make that 4th down and 10. And for the first time tonight, they're going to send Baylor Gonzalez, the punter, out to kick it away. He punted 4 times for right at 39 yards last week. And Baylor Gonzalez, number 19, will punt it away. And again, with they're going to let this clock run down. They can burn it all the way down to inside 15 seconds.
Coach Willis thought about calling a timeout, but decided not to do it. It looks like we'll get close to halftime here.
All right, so they're going to snap it with about 14 seconds to go, and Gonzalez gets it away. It's a high end over end kick that will be fair caught at the 34-yard line by the Red Raiders. They've got 8 seconds to get something done. Aaron Sears recovers or fields the punt at near the 35-yard line with 8 seconds left. Time for the Red Raiders to run a play, throw it deep, or take a knee and try to do better. Manny standing by on the sideline, and I'm thinking we're going to talk to Coach Rickland Holmes briefly, and hopefully Coach Willis coming out to start the second half perhaps. And so the Red Raiders will line up at the 35-yard line, see what they do with these last 8 seconds. 3 wide receivers in a slot and a running back, and Trent Adams stands at the 30-yard line. A man goes in motion, and they pitch it to Elijah Grogan. Grogan to the 40-yard line, Grogan to the 45, to the 50. Grogan into Lion territory to the 41, but that ends the first half. So the Red Raiders pitch it to Elijah Grogan on the jet sweep, and he takes it inside Lion territory, but the first half belonged to the Lions as they lead it 14-6. As we
is it true Academy speaks guy? It sure is. So what did your dad say when you asked him about Christmas?
He just said, I don't know.
Easy. Skechers. 25% off.
Do that now, Manny.
From the store that knows gifts best. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Academy Sports and Outdoors.
A physicality that the Lions
TJC, here's how it goes. This is you. Get ready to choose your path. This is us. One of the top colleges